What's up, everybody? My name is Joe Tesmer. I'm a farmer's insurance agent here in Southern California. And today we're going to talk about what happens if you cause an accident and the damage exceeds your insurance limits. Okay, so basically this is the whole reason why we pay for auto insurance. We're just going to talk about auto insurance today. We'll skip home or life or commercial for another time. But for auto insurance, so for example, here in California, we have three numbers when we talk about our liability limits. So we have 1535. Okay, those are the state minimums. That's the minimum required of insurance to have in the state of California. And if you're watching this in a different state, then it's go ahead and Google what your state liability minimum state limits are, and can refer to that. But it's basically the same idea across the board. So 15, the first number, that's going to be one person. So this is you causing the accident. One person's medical bills. So you hit another car, that other car, their medical bills is only $15,000. Okay, for medical bills, that can be gone in 2 seconds, right? Then the next number is 30,000. So we have 1535. 30,000, that stands for everyone's medical bills that you caused the damage on. So if you hit two cars, 3 cars, 4 cars, whatever, like in a pile up or something, or you rear end somebody, they hit somebody, you have $30,000 to cover everyone's medical bills. It doesn't matter if you hit 2 people or 10 people. You have $30,000 total for everyone. So you can imagine how quickly that can be gone in 2 seconds if you cause an accident. Then the next thing we have is 5, and 5 stands for property damage. So it's not your property or your home, but a car. So if you hit someone else's car, you have $5,000 worth of damage. So if you hit any car, imagine a $5,000 car. Okay, if you exceed $5,000, you're on the hook for it. So a $5,000 vehicle, imagine what that looks like. It's crap, right? I mean, it's a horrible car. Just go on Auto Trader and look at $5,000 cars, and you're gonna be like, oh gosh, look at that eyesore, right? So if you hit let's say a new Honda, right? A new Honda is what, like 35,000, maybe 30,000, right? And your limits only pay $5,000 for property damage. Guess who's on the hook for the other 25 grand? You are, okay? And the reason I say that and why it's self-explanatory, I've talked to many clients before and cold calling before, didn't like it, but this is what I heard all the time is, oh, they can try and come after me and we'll just see what happens. Like, there's no way they're going to get it from me. They will get it from you in 2 seconds. The reason how I know this is because when you drive to work, how many billboards do you see saying, did you get in an accident? How many TV commercials do you see? Did you get in an accident? Those are lawyers who will sue the person to get the money that they need for you, okay? So that's what lawyers do, all right? They're not going to come and like fist fight somebody, but they will sue you for the damages needed. And also, if you got injured in an accident, let's say somebody hit you with the state minimums, totaled your car, you're in the hospital, what are you going to do? If their insurance only pays you $15,000, but you have $100,000 worth of medical bills, and they totaled your car, and that car's worth 50 grand, what are you going to do? Are you just going to be like, well, that's okay, that's all your limits were, no problem, I'll just pay for all this myself? No, you're not going to do that, right? You're going to sue that person, just like they would sue you if your limits don't cover it. So the whole point of this video is you need to get higher limits, okay? Everybody doesn't want to pay monthly insurance. I get that. I don't like paying my monthly bill for insurance, but you need it. You absolutely need it. You have no idea what's going to happen every morning when you get out on the road. And I talk to people all the time again. They're like, I'm special. I drive super slow. Everybody puts their shoes on the same way every single day. So if you think you're special, then you're just screwed. So I talked to somebody yesterday too, and he's like, well, I'm going to pray a lot that I don't get in an accident. It's like, no, dude, just get higher limits, okay? And the difference between getting higher limits, so the first one we just explained, 1535, and getting 25 is like an extra $5 a month. And you can't even afford that to pay an extra like $5, maybe $7, $8, $9, $10 a month just to get a little bit higher limits. then that's on you, okay? And then also, if you own a home, the minimum amount of limits that you want to have is 100,000, 300,000, 100,000. Because if you actually, if you total someone's car, okay, and let's say you have the state minimums, and the lawyer is going to come and sue you, first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna Google you. They're gonna find out everything about you. They're gonna, not just Google you, but dig into what you own. Who are you? Do you own a business? How much money can they get from you? They see you own a home, they will put a lien on your house, and now you're not the only person owning your own home, okay? Also, another thing that they can do, if you don't have the money to pay them, they can garnish your wages. This is a California law. I'm not sure exactly what states it pertains to, but you can definitely look at your own state laws. They can garnish your wages for up to 25% until they receive the money back. So if you cause an accident, you're paying one way or another, okay? So just get higher insurance limits. Me personally, as an insurance agent, I know I'm different. Of course, it's gonna be higher. I carry 250,000, 500,000, 250,000 with a $1 million umbrella on top of that. Of course, I'm an insurance agent. I'm biased. I'm gonna have a ton of insurance on myself. But I would much rather have a rainy day than a rainy life, if that makes sense. So, point of the video here today is to raise your limits to something appropriate, because you don't want to have somebody owning a piece of your home. You don't want to have 25% of your hard work given to someone else because you caused an accident, okay? So just get the proper limits, talk to your insurance agent, send me an email, the link is below, and I would be more than happy to talk with you, see what you're trying to protect, what's a good price for you. And we don't write state minimums here because it's just garbage insurance. It's fender bender insurance. If you hit somebody out on the road, you're done. So we don't write it here because we actually care about our clients. So anyways, send me an email below. I'd be more than happy to get you a quote, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.